So I picked another little leaf, and today's little suggestion is, and I think this is a great one, be kind to myself. I always say that. Be kind to yourself. It's important. Always, always be kind to yourself. Be kind to animals. Be kind to each other. It doesn't take any more effort. In fact, it takes a lot less effort than being unkind. So practice kindness. Okay, so yesterday we were out on the beach picking up glass, and I just wanted to show you how much I found. I found all this yesterday. It's a lot. So this is all from Lake Erie, and sometimes we like to just put it in a jar. Sometimes I make jewelry out of it. It all depends. And then I like to also find these cool shale rocks. And I don't know if you can see the pattern on that, but I'm going to make that into a little project, a little DIY project, just a craft, and you'll see what I come up with. So I picked that up, and the rest of this is all glass. So that was a good day on the beach, and I love doing that. It's just so relaxing, and it's what's going on here. Anyway, very relaxing. So I don't know if any of you other ladies have this issue. Now I've done a video on this before, and it was taking supplements. I'll try and remember and post it below for thinning hair. And when I've tried it, I've been off and on it a couple times. It does seem to help my hair fall out. Well, my problem is I hate to take pills. I just hate it. So half the time I forget, and you have to be consistent with it. And I'm not. So, but I found this little article in, I think it was Woman's World, and it talks about a massage trick. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it works, but it says to add a few drops, 4 drops of rosemary essential oil to your shampoo, and to rub the mixture into your scalp for 1 minute before rinsing. And it says the oil unclogs hair follicles to prevent shedding, while the massage increases blood circulation to speed growth. It says one study reported that massaging rosemary oil onto the scalp promotes hair growth as effectively as prescription minoxidil. So I'm going to give this a try, because for me, using products like minoxidil and things like that, I don't wash my hair every day. I did when I was younger, but now I don't. I don't need to. I wash my hair maybe 3 times a week, and it keeps it clean. I don't have all the oil in my hair that I used to. And I don't want my hair to look like cotton candy either. So my hair is fairly healthy, but it does fall out. I shed a lot. So, but I'm not bald yet, thank goodness. Not that there's anything wrong with being bald. Bald is beautiful, but I wouldn't look good that way. I would look like Charlie Brown. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And yesterday was really hot here for October 1st. It was over 90. It was like 92. But since we were at the lake, we had a nice breeze, so it wasn't too bad. But today it's very humid too, and it's been kind of a dry spell around here. As wet as our spring was, it's pretty much been really dry. So, but anyway, a lot of the things now, instead of drowning, are kind of getting all crispy. So I've decided that I've talked a lot about your budget and things like that on my channel here. and picking and choosing. You know, you can have anything, but you can't have everything, which makes perfect sense to me. Not everything in your life can be a priority. And if you start doing that, you're going to end up with a bunch of stuff that you don't really need or want down the road. So I've really been trying to focus on things that really are important to me. So one of the things that I want to do now, we do have landscapers here where I live, since I live in a townhouse. It's not a condo, but we have an association, and they do mow our lawn, and they snow plow in the winter, which is wonderful. And it's not that expensive. I mean, you don't have a choice. If you want to live here, you have to pay the fee. And it's $140 a month, which I think is very reasonable, you know, for what they do. They clean up the leaves in the fall, but because I have a garden in the back that I've put in myself, I've got my little secret garden in the back, and I have way more landscaping in my front and back than anybody else in my neighborhood, literally. So it's gotten kind of overgrown now. So I've made the decision that I'm actually going to hire a couple fellas. They came over the other day and gave me an estimate to clean up my front flower bed, and I need my trees trimmed really badly because my whole backyard is just way too shady. I can't get any sun back there. I can't grow anything. The last couple years, the flowers that I've planted, they've just been long and leggy with a flower here and a flower there. And it doesn't make me very happy because you spend a lot of money on flowers and things, which I am cutting back again on. I started that a couple years ago. But my back just cannot take doing it myself anymore. So I've decided, for me, that is money well spent. So they will trim my trees. They are actually taking down a tree that's sick in the front. It's a small crab apple. It's not a huge tree, but it needs to come down. I hate cutting down trees. I never do that unless there's something wrong with the tree. I'm a tree hugger. What can I say? I love the trees and the flowers and the animals, and it's me. Anyway, they're taking down that tree. They're going to move my little garden area to a sunnier spot. And they actually do bring a mulcher with them when they take the trees down. So I'm going to get some, well, not really free, but the wood chips that they would normally haul away, I'm going to have put as a bed to keep out the weeds and the grass. And then I'm going to put my little garden boxes on top of it. So anyway, they're going to be doing that as well, and digging out some cone flowers that have taken over my world in the front of my flower bed. They're taking that out. So, and the quote I got from these two young men was $250, which I thought was extremely reasonable. So I hired them. They're supposed to come over on Sunday. Now, of course, Sunday they're predicting rain. Go figure. But anyway, I hope they'll be able to do it on Sunday. Otherwise, I'll have to reschedule it. So that's what's going on here. But that, for me, is money well spent. I really enjoy my garden. I love being home here and looking at my flowers. So that's how you pick and choose what's important to you. So somebody else might think, oh, Ellen, that's the biggest waste of money ever. Go do it yourself. But I can't. I can't do it anymore. When I was younger, I was all out there, you know, give me the chainsaw, but I can't. I can't do it anymore. So anyway, I was real happy about that. I wanted to do a couple of shout outs to some of the channels I enjoy. I've probably shouted out a couple of these before, and but I really enjoy their channels. One of them is All Things Frugal and Fabulous. She has a really a living on less kind of channel, and she has some real good tips on that. So go check her out. Um, also, Save Like a Pro with Leah, and she's a lady that has real good tips on saving money, and go check out her channel. Then there's the Frugal Minimalist with Wendy, and Wendy has she has a little bit bigger channel. The other two ladies have smaller channels, but I mean Wendy has a really good channel. Her videos are really nice. She has sort of a Zen kind of vibe going on there, and she has a lot of really good tips on saving money. There's a new channel that I just became friends with, and the lady's name is Karen, and she lives in Canada, and her channel is Simple Healthy Living with Karen, and she's a brand new YouTuber. But I really like her videos. She has a little, I think it's a conure, little parrot. He's really cute. A lot of personality, and she has a little dog too. And she and her husband are working on the retirement plan and downsizing and saving money. And she does some cooking on there, and I just really like her. So check out her channel. And a couple of the bigger channels that I really like, because I like to do vegan cooking, as you all know. And one of my favorites is Chef Jana. She has a vegan cooking channel and really good recipes on there. So go check her out. And also Connie's Rawsome Kitchen. She's another one that is very inventive with her cooking, just like Jana is. And she makes her own vegan cheeses, aged cheeses, and she goes mushroom hunting, and all kinds of things. She really has a nice variety of recipes on her channel. So that was Connie's Rawsome Kitchen. So anyway, those are the shout outs that I wanted to do today. And I will be doing more shout outs in the future, because I have actually quite a few channels I'm subscribed to that I enjoy watching. And today was budget reconciliation. That's not the word I want. Anyway, I looked at my budget, and I've been doing this every month. I've shown everybody my budget book before, and at the end of the month, I print off, I go on my bank, and I get all my transactions. I print those off. I write everything on my calendar, what I spend every day, and I add that up at the end of each day, and at the end of each week, I add the week up, and then I compare how did I do today or this month. Did I go over my budget? Did I go under my budget? How did I do? And it's a work in progress. I still have work to do. And this keeping track the way I do. Now I'm a person that I don't use cash. I very rarely have more than $10 in my wallet. I like to use my debit card because it helps me track where I'm spending the money, how much I'm spending in the different categories. So I use my debit card. I very rarely use a credit card anymore. I do use Amazon when I want something there. In fact, I used Amazon a little too much, so I'm paying that bill off. And then I'm still paying on my cataract surgery. And the Baking Diva had asked me on Life with Patty's channel a question about my cataract surgery and what I thought about it, and I just kind of wanted to address that a little bit. And it really was no big deal. You know, I had my eyes done, both of them, a month apart, and my vision is good. It's not going to be like when I was, I didn't even wear glasses till in my 50s, but it'll never be like that again. But I did pay extra and I got the monovision done because I used to wear monovision contacts and they work great for me. But after a while, the contacts, because I have dry eye, the contacts really started to bother me. So, and I had cataracts, so that needed to be done. But because the monovision worked so well for me, I had the monovision upgrade done, and that was $4,000. So I'm still paying that off. Um, I used Care Credit, which is a medical credit card that you can use for your animals. You can use it for yourself. You can use it for medications, anything to do with medical. And they give you so much time to pay it off, which is what I'm doing, without any interest at all. So what I do is I figure out exactly how much I need to pay every month in order to pay off that card before the interest kicks in. So I still have about 6 months to pay on that, and then that will be done. But they had an even higher upgrade that you could do with the multifocal lenses, but that was $7,000, and it was like, no, I just want to be able to see. I don't want to wear glasses anymore because I find them uncomfortable. So anyway, but the procedure itself was not a big deal. It healed up fast. My vision for the first few months was kind of blurry a little bit, but then I started using hot compresses on my eyes because apparently what can happen sometimes is your eyelash line has oil in it and it lubricates your eyes. And if that oil gets too thick, it'll coat over your eyes and then it leaves like a film over your eyes and it makes things blurry. So anyway, I just wanted to address that. And when they're actually doing the procedure, it's not a big deal. They give you a little something to relax you, and then they give you an oral anesthetic, which I was real surprised about, that you let melt under your tongue, and you kind of do drift off into la la land because I don't remember the actual procedure. I just remember, I don't even remember like falling asleep or anything like that, like you do when you have a big surgery. It's not like that either. It was kind of strange. So, but really, it was not a big deal. So, it's not something to be afraid of. Well, anyway, I'm approaching 20 minutes here of my blabbing, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today and talk a little about this and a little bit about that. And that's all I have for today, and I'll try and post again tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope you guys are doing something fun for yourself and being kind to yourself and having fun. Do what you love what you do, love your family, and just have a happy life. Go do something fun. Get rid of the stress. Who needs that? Don't need it. All right, my friends. Abundant blessings to you all. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.